People always saying, oh, it would be great to see you collab with this YouTuber and that YouTuber. Why don't you collab? Why don't you reach out to other YouTubers and collaborate with other YouTubers? It'll expand both of y'all followers, this and that. The short answer is that I would love to, but niggas is phony. If you still want to stick around for the long-winded answer, then here we go. I was gonna do a funny ghetto Jeffro video on this actually, but I just wanted to give y'all more of myself and just who I am, especially because I feel like this is something personal and I'm kind of tired of taking my personal problems and masquerading it behind comedy all the time. Like, I like making stuff entertaining, but I do understand that I do want to understand like me as a person behind the camera, behind all the funny shenanigans and whatnot. Listen, I'm not saying this because of me and I think I'm better than anybody else or smarter than anybody else, because to be honest, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know shit. There's a lot of stuff that I wish I knew. But I have noticed that a lot of people are intimidated by me. A lot of people are, especially intellectually, intimidated by me. They think that I'm gonna be like this asshole. They think I'm gonna be a hard ass because I'm le woke or because I'm a figurehead of the conscious community. I have a lot of fans and just peers from online that meet me and they either A, try to talk to me about politics to try to like impress me and talk about that all day, every day, or B, they just shut down and get like super nervous and quiet, or they want to like pick my brain to see what I think because they think that what I have to say is more valuable, like they could learn from me but I can't learn from them, which honestly that's trash. So that's why I decided to make some videos that's a little more like personal, so y'all could see like I'm dead ass a cool ass nigga. I'm actually very laid back. I actually don't like talking about politics too much in person, like as a first combo at least. Like I do like talking about it here and there, but it mostly comes up because people come to me and ask me questions about politics or try to debate me. In person, I actually like to talk about a lot of like spiritual things, interpersonal stuff. I give people like advice. I like to talk about animals and food. Like I talk about a lot of other things besides politics. I mean, granted, politics is everything. There's politics behind everything I just mentioned. But in terms of government and like racism and like all the isms and whatnot, like usually I like to talk about things that are more depthful, but I like to talk about things that are more introspective. Even one of my romantic partners has told me that in the past, we met for the first time and she actually ghosted me for like a whole year. And the reason why she did that was because she said she felt intimidated by me. She felt like I was like artistic and like chasing my dreams and just creative powerhouse, and that she could not like level up to that. Like she had me like on this pedestal, I guess. I think people tell me stuff like that and they think that I would find it flattering. Honestly, it's dead trash because I would like to connect with people here, you know, like not them looking like I'm all the way up here and they're all the way down here and they're like looking up to me. I'm trying not to go on a tangent, but you'll understand why like stuff like that is important to mention later on. You know, before I used to want to be very involved and collaborate with people, and I would get salty, like why are people like dodging me? Like why are people flaking on me? Like why don't people want to collaborate? I don't feel like anyone should just jump into doing content trying to collaborate with everybody and their moms until they do the work first by themselves. I feel like you need to prove yourself in order to like, you know, show other people that your value, and then you can combine individual value into collective value. Everybody needs a team, but I think that it's harder to try and go collaborate with all these people because nobody's gonna take you seriously if you don't have a body of work or you don't have history. Like it's basically like walking into a job interview without a resume. But I've proved myself, you feel me? Like, and call it bragging, but that's just facts. Like everything I'm about to tell you is facts. I've been on television news multiple times. I've been in the newspaper. My demographic spans all the way across the world to London, South Africa, Tokyo, Kenya, Uganda, Germany, Canada, Brazil, Curacao. You could pretty much name any popular country. I have built some type of fan base there. My content is always creative. There was a time where I was like, is my shit whack? Like what's happening? Like is my content trash? Like I don't think that now, so don't worry. Like, but there was a point where I was like, yo, is my content whack? Like why nobody want to collaborate with me? And you know, just looking at my stuff, I'm like, my shit is always creative. even all my comedy sketches, all of those sketches have a message to it. All of them have some type of lesson to learn from those comedy sketches. Like, I make content that people can remember. Like, people be stopping me in the street and be like, yo, I remember that video you did back then, or oh, you taught me a lot, oh, you this and that, thank you so much for like helping me become conscious. Like, people really be stopping me in the street, not just saying, oh, you some funny nigga. Like, they really be stopping me saying that I taught them something, that I gave them something valuable. So I know that my content has value. You feel me? Like, creatively, intellectually, spiritually, my content is feeding the masses. So I know that there's value in my content. And you know, I've reached out to other people that have similar followers as me or more followers than me. Dudes will either say, yeah, I'm with it, but then like front, or they'll just like ignore me, but I'll see them like collaborate with somebody else that's newer to the game, might have more followers, or sometimes even has less followers than me, or don't even be from the same city. And I'm like, we from the same city, like, come on, like one New Yorker to the next. Like, let's do something. Like what is it that's making people not give me a chance, you know? And so I'm like, all right, so it's either one, people don't be collaborating with me because I don't have a million followers, or two, they're secretly scared that I'm gonna be funnier than them in their own video. And I know that these dudes know who I am, you know what I'm saying? It's not that, oh, their inbox is full so they don't see it, because I've had famous internet dudes hit me up, giving me props, talking about, yo, like, you an inspiration, you one of the OGs from New York, like, you was one of the first niggas making videos in New York when nobody thought it was cool, blah, blah, blah. Like, talking about that they look up to me, niggas with hundreds of thousands, millions of followers, talking about that they've seen my videos. Like, I be hitting up people sometimes, they be like, oh, I know who you are, like, you know, I watch your videos. And I'm like, word, that's interesting, because like, why all y'all niggas say that y'all watch me, all y'all niggas know who I am, but nobody has ever reached out to me. Like, nobody has ever reached out and be like, yo, do you want to collaborate with us? Like, everybody and their moms be collaborating. Why nobody want to include me in this shit? Like, is it because they think that I'm not like approachable? Like, is it because, like, you know, how I am in my videos, like mad aggressive and shit, like I come off like I'm not friendly, and they think that I'm not gonna be chill or something, or like they're scared, or like, but it don't be that, because I reach out to them and they be like, oh yeah, props to you, blah, blah, blah. Keep doing your thing. But, you know, they say all that behind closed curtains. They would not want to collab, or they'll dodge collaborating or working like on some weird shit. A lot of people who say like, oh, you an inspiration, this and that, because the fact of the matter is, I'm dead one of the OG New York YouTubers. Like, I know there was other YouTubers from New York. Shout out AJTV. They was coming up basically at the same time that me, like Tim and Debo, was making skits in New York. Like, back when nobody was making money off this shit like that. Like, I've been making videos since I was like 10, 11 years old, when there was no Instagram, there was no Vine. Like, social media was not even like a content powerhouse. Like, people was tweeting about sitting on the toilet taking a shit, or going and walking to the store. Like, people weren't making viral memes and shit like that. Like, I was making videos before memes. You feel me? Like, back when they had demotivational posters on MySpace and shit like that. Everybody thought making videos was corny. They'd be like, oh, you making them little videos? Oh, you still making them little videos? Until, you know, them little videos started making money, and then everybody wanted to hop on it. Everybody wants to be an Instagram comedian, or make sketches, or make skits and be a YouTuber. Everybody want to be a internet persona. Like, I was just doing this shit for fun, like out of the love of it, before it became like a whole wave, to be honest with you. And now you have like hundreds of content creators in New York, which is amazing. Like, I'm not salty about that. Like, I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, now everybody want to, nah, like, that's fire to me. Like, I think it's amazing that, you know, the internet has created a platform for people to realize that there's another way. People in my school was shitting on me, talking about, oh, like, how he gonna make money? Oh, he gonna drop out? Oh, he's not going to college? You know, years later, a lot of those same people still with college debt, because they were indoctrinated to think that to be an artist, you had to go to college, or to be successful, you had to go to college. So I'm glad that, you know, people caught on to the fact that there is an alternate route, like people actually taking this seriously, and people actually like looking up to this and doing this. Like, I have no issue with that. But yes, that's the fact of the matter, that I was that one of the people that was doing that before it was the in thing to do in New York. Getting 10 views, 12 views, still doing it. not getting discouraged. I was making videos for like 5 years before I ever made 1,000 views on YouTube. You know what a big deal it was to make 1,000 views on YouTube back then? Like, that was a big ass deal. Now everybody and their mom's got 1 million subscribers. Like, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But back then, like, that was a big ass deal. But now Instagram got everybody addicted to likes and comments and shit, that if something didn't get, you know, 100,000 shares or 100,000 reposts and isn't viral everywhere, like, people's self-esteem be shattered. Like, oh, my content sucks. It was a trash video because it didn't get 10,000 likes in 2 days. So, you know, a lot of people that y'all want me to collaborate with, that y'all talk about, oh, you should collaborate with this and that, and all of y'all famous faves, they know who I am. Like, they do already. Like, people saying like, oh, like, I'm underrated or slept on or like underground. These dudes know who I am. They wide awake. They see me. You know what I'm saying? But when it, you know, they'll give me all my props behind the scenes. But when it's time to collaborate, they front on it. I don't even have to name names. You know who you are. And if you know, you know. If you go way back with me, you know that I've had to expose dudes for copying me. And he's not the only one. So don't pick on just him. He's not the only one. A lot of y'all faves have copied my content. I'm just so used to it that it's like, what am I going to do? I'm going to make a video with YouTube drama exposing every single video. Like, these dudes be copying, bro. And I'll be peeping it. I'll be peeping game. Like, there was a whole segment. I'm going to put these dudes up because it's TV. Because y'all don't know about this. There was a whole segment. People was tagging me like, yo, they pretty much took inspiration from your chopped cheese video on gentrification and kind of like took that dialogue you had when you was like, oh, you Columbus in our neighborhood. And I looked and best believe.
This is New York City's answer to the Philly cheesesteak. And most New Yorkers don't even know it exists. We took a trip up to Harlem.
Get the fuck out. Now.
But still delicious. And for $4, it's a steal.
A steal? You would call it a steal when you come to the hood, right? Becky, you really blowing minds right now.
Baria is a total steal at $4 a bowl or a buck here.
You fucking Becky?
These niggas got Columbus syndrome. They just find shit and they're like, oh my God, no one knows about this. I have to tell the world.
I see you trying to Columbus our shit.
Now I'm over here asking Habibi for chopped cheese and this nigga telling me that he might raise the price because niggas is saying this is steal and shit.
We're just here for the food.
That way you can hack that shit out of it and then no one around you can...
Oh, what do you think they're shooting?
You know, I got used to that. That's perks of being a creator. I've had situations where dudes will take inspiration, be in my inbox like, oh, help me with this, help me with that, or oh my God, I look up to you, this and that. But then in front of a camera, they'll front and be like, oh, I did all of this by myself, ain't nobody helped me, I don't take inspiration from nobody, blah, blah, blah. And it's crazy because I really don't care about vain stuff like followers. I know everybody say this, but I deadass don't. The proof is in the pudding. If you look at the people I've collaborated with, it'd be people with no followers. It'd be friends of mine. I've made friends, like my best friend Eric, he did. The story behind that is that he literally hit me up on YouTube back when YouTube had an inbox. That's how you know that I'm an OG, because YouTube has not had an inbox forever. A lot of y'all new niggas don't even realize that there was a YouTube inbox. But yeah, he hit me up in my inbox and he asked me to box with him one day. You know what I'm saying? And we made a whole gaming channel together. Why? Because I thought he was a cool and entertaining person, genuinely face to face. I was like, this dude is entertaining. He's a great gamer. Let's make some videos together. Like, and I collaborated with him just out of the connection that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not the type to look at somebody and be like, oh, they got mad followers and just do a video with them because they have followers. And I don't even get along with them. Like, I don't even really vibe with them like that. But just because they got 1 million followers, I'm gonna make a video with them? No. I've met dudes that got millions of followers and we cool, and I don't even ask them to collaborate. They don't ask me to collaborate. And I don't ask because they got their own lane, I got mine. There's not really an intersection, and I'm not about to force something just for followers. Like, I think that's corny and I think it's ingenuine, and I think my content is very genuine content. I'm not about to betray what my content is about just for the sake of growth and expansion, because it's going to betray what I'm expanding in the first place. I constantly promote low-key artists, like the people on my wall. Why? Because I support people when they need it. I'm not gonna hit somebody inbox and be like, oh yeah, do your thing, bro, keep it up, bro, you have potential. And then when they have 100K followers, then I want to be like, oh yeah, let's collab, like trying to help when they don't even need the help. Like, people dead try to come and help when you don't even need the help no more. Like, that's so crazy. Like, when I needed people to be in skits and whatnot, like back when I did not know nobody and I had like 1,000 subscribers, like everybody was fronting on me. Now everybody and their moms, when I don't even like doing skits like that no more, want to hit me up on my inbox talking about, oh, if you ever need an actor, if you ever need this, if you ever like hit me. I'm like, bro, where was this energy? Like, people that I knew, by the way, I'm not saying new people that just discovered me. Obviously, if you didn't know me, then you wouldn't have been able to ask, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying y'all fake. I'm saying people that I already knew like for years. And then now they want to get on it and want to talk to me about making a skit. I don't even make skits like that no more. Like, come on. I support people when they need it. I feel like I have that eye. Like, I feel like I could tell when somebody is a star. And it's crazy because like with some of my friends, like I be seeing more potential in them than me. Like I be telling a lot of my friends like, yo, bro, you could be way more famous than me. Like you are way more palatable, way more marketable than I am. Like you're star talent. Like I could recognize stardom, and I try to empower people that don't see that in themselves just yet. Other people are like leeches, like people that haven't figured themselves out want to latch on to people that have figured themselves out in order to take what that person has. Like there's a lot of hitchhikers in life that'll just piggyback on you. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they want to go. They don't care. They just hitchhiking and they'll piggyback on you, and wherever you take them, whatever. Like they just there to exist. I'm not going to come into your life if I feel like I don't have anything to give you. Like I've literally actively just like avoided certain people because I'm like, oh, this person is great, but I feel like right now, I'm not at a certain capacity to empower them or to add something to their life. There's been a lot of times where I'll take breaks from friendships, so I won't go ghost. I'll be like, yo, like I need to do my thing for a little bit. I need to get myself together so that I can revisit this. So this isn't just a situation of me wasting your time, like we're not growing together. But anyway, back to the point. A lot of y'all internet dudes hate each other low key. Like a lot of y'all talk so much shit about each other. And I just don't do that. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm a Leo. I know it's hard to believe, but I don't like the drama. I really do not. I hate, and it doesn't help that I'm a Gemini moon, and I'm about to say that I hate two-faced shit. Like I hate flip-floppy stuff. Like if you have a problem with me and you going and telling everybody and their moms about it except for me, I cannot. Like I feel like a lot of y'all be smiling in each other's faces, want to collab here and there, but then we'll go in and tell somebody else like, oh yeah, this nigga stink. Like we was on set and this nigga stunk. Like, like, you know, petty dumb shit. Like, oh, this dude ain't really that funny. I'ma just collaborate with him to get followers and take his followers. Like y'all be on some real like malicious. It's so insecure. Like y'all will really hate each other, but still meet up every month to collaborate. Like since when did New York niggas start moving like LA niggas? Like seriously, I could expect that from LA, because LA, at least they all out there getting their money together. But in New York, it's like, you know, we all broke. Like we all fighting for crumbs. We all fighting for crumbs. And y'all really out here competing for what? When we could empower one another. I feel like it's so insecure to be an artist and see another artist as competition. We're not an oil company, bro. Like we're artists. Like somebody watching my YouTube video is not going to stop them from watching your YouTube video before or after mine. As a matter of fact, they might just find your video because of the recommended section of this video right here. This video being viral is going to have people find you. You know what I'm saying? And if you well connected and we here and we have that synergy, like we could all eat. But y'all don't see it that way. Y'all want to see it as, oh, these niggas ain't even as funny as me, or they're not as talented, or like, bro, if they're not as talented or as funny as them, then why don't you teach them? Why don't you empower them? Why don't you team up with them? Let it rub off on them. If you're really so good, it'll rub off on other people. For the simple fact that I know that I'm a funny ass nigga and I'm not even a comedian. I use comedy as a tool for my messaging. I'm a writer. That's primarily what I am. I'm a writer and I'm a musician. I know y'all haven't really seen my music and stuff like that yet, because I've been real low key with that. But I'm a writer. Y'all seen my writing through my comedy sketches, through my skits. I've written comedy sketches for other people that I wasn't even in the skit. Why? Because I don't care to be the face or to be the star. I care about the message. I care about entertainment and I care about education. Y'all see my writing through my films, through my documentaries, through my satire. Even the stuff I don't write down, that's writing, that's storytelling. All of the realest nigga alive, all that, that's all writing. That's all storytelling stuff. I don't see nobody as my competition. I'm a whole nother genre from all of y'all. Like, all due respect, there's a lot of y'all that's funny as hell, that's intelligent as hell, amazing, talented people in New York. We not in the same lane here. Like, I'm in competition with myself because I have a fan base already. And so I have to level up. I have to do better than I have been doing before already. I'm not comparing my content to other people's content. I'm not comparing my likes to other people's likes or my followers to other people's followers. Why? Because I know that I'm going to leave a legacy, period. I know a lot of my supporters feel a type of way because it's like, damn, but like this dude been on the news, like he's gone viral so many times. Why he only got 50,000 followers on Instagram? Why he don't got 1 million yet on YouTube? Why he don't got, I'm so chilling. Why? Because the influence is there. People stop me every day in the street, probably as much as they would stop somebody with 1 million followers in states that I never even been in before, that I ain't even know knew me. So the influence is there. My message is working. Like, it is fine that I don't have 1 million followers. I promise you. I'm so secure in my ability to do things that I don't look at other people with these vain thoughts of this person isn't funny, or that this person doesn't have enough followers, or I'm better than this person because I have followers, or what can this person do for me? Like, if I want to collaborate with you, it's because I see something there. Followers or no followers. Most of the people that I've collaborated with, I have had less followers than me. A lot of y'all might say, well, that's your problem, Almonte. Like, you need to be more business savvy than that, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is, I care about the content so much that if I think that somebody can make that content better, and if somebody is just skilled, not talented, because skilled, they honed their talent and crafted that, and they put dedication and passion into their craftsmanship, why not collaborate with them? Because they don't got followers, something as vain as that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm nice, if I'm really nice, I could make content with somebody that got less followers than me and blow up and blow them up. Y'all be thinking that y'all not gonna blow up, that y'all not gonna get views unless y'all collaborate with someone that has equal amount of followers or more followers. What does that say about your content? What does that say about what you're doing that you need to piggyback off of somebody else's followers, or that you gotta really rely on somebody else's followers to gauge how well a video is gonna do? A good video is a good video. It's gonna blow up, period. Me, I already know what video is gonna flop and what video is not. Some of the videos I make that flop, I put them out because I care about the message. And I know that it might not blow up right now because the people's not ready, but in 2025, they might be ready. The chopped cheese video was out for 6 months, had less than 10,000 views. 6 months later, that summer, it blew up. National television. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really mind if something don't blow up right away. And the things that are gonna go viral, I already knew it was gonna go viral. Like, I'm that secure in my content. I feel like that one of the downfalls of the fact that you can get paid from YouTube is that there's a lot of people that's just like bandwagon. Like, they don't actually care about the content. They'll just do a mukbang with anybody and their moms, like, that got followers, or no shade to mukbangers, because I have a mukbang, and there's a lot of mukbangers out there that do some fire ass mukbangs. I saw this mukbang with like Goddamn Zoe, and it was like with his best friends, and I thought that was fire. Like, I was like, this is content, this is wavy. Like, you see, like, you know, a dynamic of friendship, there's a lesson to be learned there, and it was very genuine. So there's nothing wrong with mukbangers, but there's definitely people out there, not just mukbangers, just content creators in general, that they'll make a skit, a mukbang, a vlog, whatever, with anybody that got followers. As long as the person got followers, they don't care how the content come out. They just like, well, it's gonna get views anyway because it's with so-and-so famous person. As long as they get the cross marketing, they'll just do any BS corny skit or half-ass vlog where anybody to just trade followers, and that's it. Like, they just see it as a money maker for them. And it's kind of like how a lot of people see hip-hop. Like, everybody and their moms want to just hop on rap just because it's an easy money maker. Like, it's become pop. It's become like the easy pop because you don't have to like train vocally much the way you have to do to sing pop music, and you could just go on and just start saying BS, and as long as you have the aesthetic, then you could blow up as a rapper. And like, anybody is just like hopping on that now to just make a quick buck. It doesn't really matter to them whether or not the video is actual good content, or the song is good content, or whatever the content they're posting is good at all. They're not really concerned with that. And me, I'm the type that, I used to be a perfectionist, I'm not anymore, because trying to strive toward perfection doesn't allow you to grow. But I do strive towards excellence. I'm the type that if somebody's slacking, and it's their video, I'll wind up ghost directing their video. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I was supposed to just be featured in the video, and I wound up producing the whole damn thing. You know, and that's come to anything between skits, music videos, photo shoots. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. Like, Leos take initiative. If we see other people that's slacking, we just will take initiative, and we will pick up on their slack, because we really care about the task at hand. And at the end of the day, the task is going to reflect who you are, because you're part of it. And so I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, that's not my job to do that. I'm the type to be like, well, I better make sure to make it my job so that this comes out great. So I mean, that's pretty much why I don't collaborate. It's not because I don't want to. The multitude of reasons are for reasons that's dead trash. But people judge my content based on how many followers I have before they want to collaborate with me, or they're intimidated thinking that I'm gonna like outshine them or something and see me as competition. And when people do want to collaborate, like, they just want to half-ass something. And that's not the kind of person I am. I like to build a relationship. And I guess I just been spoiled, because, you know, I've been doing collabs with Tim. We do Subway Mania. Whenever he needs a cinematographer, I'm there. Whenever I need an actor or somebody to help me with camera work, he's there. Whenever we act together, like, we have bomb-ass synergy. Me, him, and Debo, the three original Musketeers from our old school skits from back on my old channel. You know, we've developed a relationship where we all three care about creating a solid project. And we've literally met up at times and scrapped entire videos and just decided, you know what, let's not do a video today. Let's take a break, because the video is just not good. And we don't know what we want to do. We don't know what we're doing. We're not going to half-ass something. I really wish that artists weren't as sensitive and as competitive. Artists never know how to take criticism. They always think that you hating. Even if you knew them for 10 years and you've been a fan of them for 10 years, they always think that you hating. And they always think something's a competition. Like, get over yourself, bro. Like, we dead here. Like, we could all eat. Like, I don't understand. Like, I be wanting to work with other directors, other movie makers, and they think like, oh, this guy's a director too, so he's my competition. And that's the whack shit. Like, I can't, you know, try to connect with people that do the same thing that I do. Because they'll see me as competition and not want to fuck with me. But I do everything, so it's like, I guess I'm not working with nobody. Like, I act, I model, I direct, I write, I produce music. So who gonna want to collaborate with me? Dancers? Never mind. I might just get too good at that too, and niggas who think it's a problem. This video probably gonna come off cocky as hell. To be honest, I'm extremely confident in my ability to create. I've been doing this since forever, since I was a kid. I've been creating. This stuff is a no-brainer to me. I love creating content. I love creating content with other people. There's so many other people out there that are more skilled than me, more talented than me. But they're not me. They're not me. There's never gonna be another Almonte. Like, I'm the Almonte Films. I'm sorry, my nigga. Anybody in my family, any other Almonte, we gonna have to scrap. I'm the Almonte. My man's like, you could be better than me at so many things, but you're not better than me at being me. So it's like, there's really nothing for me to be insecure about. If you a creator and you trying to collab, hit me up, hit my email. My man's like, let's chill, like, let's chill, like. And honestly, like, I've chilled with people that I haven't even collaborated with, that's also like, you know, in the same kind of like industry or circle as me. Like, I've just chilled with them. Like, niggas don't gotta always collab. Like, we could just network and just have that connection. We don't even gotta collab as soon as we meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could collab in 5 years and 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Just, people don't want to connect. Like, isn't that what this is all about? Like, with social media personas, y'all want to be so standoffish and so like weird and phony and smile in people's face. Like, yeah, bro, like, we gonna work. Yeah, bro, like, we gonna do this, and put on this fake ass mask. And then when you get home, oh, this nigga don't got more followers. Oh, nah, like, that's my competition. Like, I gotta, like, y'all be doing too much. Listen, man, if we make a video and you blow up, that's fire. If you get more famous than me, that's fire. My man's Tim got 1 million views on his Subway Mania video. That's fire. He's the first one out of all of us in my circle that hit 1 million views off of a skit. I mean, Debo made $1 million, like when we made that like vlog of like singing on the train and stuff like that. But I mean, like one of our like productions, like, you know, like something that we actually like cared about, like besides like that was just like a vlog, but like that was the first thing that like hit $1 million. I was like, that's fire, that's crazy, that's so wavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a difference between good jealousy and bad jealousy. I'm polyamorous, and so there's this word called compersion. Compersion is when you feel happy for somebody as opposed to feeling like envious, as opposed to like not wanting them to have that happiness because you don't have that happiness. And I feel like good jealousy is compersion. Like that's like when you see something like, damn, like in order to relate to that, you're like, damn, like I'm happy for that person because I want that. I would love if that happened to me. You know, that's like a good jealousy. Like, oh, that's wavy. I wish that happened to me, but I'm happy that it happened to them. And one day it's gonna happen to me. You get what I'm saying? Come on, beloved. Like, I'm not saying that y'all gotta be like me, but in terms of that aspect, I feel like I'm that a good example, I promise you. Anyway, this is your biggity. It's been good talking. It was the beast from the east, Almonte. Almost forgot who I was. Y'all better not forget. I did holla at you. Almonte out.
Yo, they got me torn between my mind and my soul. Blind as I go, inside of a goal of wishing I could rewind and control the time of the flow. But you either rhyming or grinding for dough, or having the lyrics keeping the game tied to the bow. Rhyming should know. I come from the era of murder scenes where they handing out nightmares to people who learn to dream. Why you think they murder king? Negative overpowers positive. So when it's hard like life, we learn to swing. So fuck that.